What's the deal, man? This guy Lewis, man, from the city of Compton. Right now we in Red Room Studios. Man, I'm gonna speak to y'all a little bit about Catapult Consciousness, my debut mixtape. It's available now, man. You can check me out on SoundCloud. But man, basically the project that about Catapult Consciousness was, man, it's a detailed series of ideas basically on Odysseus, going through the underworld and searching for good where there's evil. And I'm trying to do that within hip hop music as well. So man, basically most of my music is on positivity, hope, spreading, just peace, man, throughout the city. And that's how I just do my own thing. Recently I just had my first show. Shit on Tuesday, it was on the 22nd. Shit was pretty cool, man, but I give myself room to prove like always. Yeah, man, but you just gonna keep working, just keep working. Yeah, man, how I came up with a lot of my concepts are basically just shit that I go through on a day-to-day basis, my life. I've been through a lot of shit. I've been homeless 3 times in my lifetime. Slept in cars, jail cells, benches, name it, I slept there, man. Shit, yeah, it's just been a long road, you know what I mean, to get to where I am today. It's like, I'm just gonna keep on pushing with this hip hop music shit, and it's like, it seems like it's paying off for my first project and shit, so just gonna keep it going.
What was your biggest influence in music, and what drove you to do what you're doing right now?
I'd say probably my biggest influence would have to be Nas and actually up and coming rapper Dizzy Wright, man. Just listening to his music, it inspired me, because it was a point in my life I was down and out, man. I didn't really have nobody. And it's like through the power of music, it just brought me out of the situation that I was in and really inspired me to just write every single day. 9 o'clock in the morning, my phone rings, write some music. You know what I mean? That was just based off of that, because you got to be consistent. So that's the majority of who really influences me to write, man. Most deaf.
And who do you do it for?
I do it, man. I do it for myself, and I do it for realistically, man. I do it for the youth, because honestly, nobody's gonna be able to speak for them. There's a lot of new music out, and it's like, it's not really pertaining to them. It's more so for adult entertainment. It's like, we got to make music for everybody, not just for one genre of crowd. I'm talking about whites, blacks, Hispanics. Man, we got to make music for everybody, because in the end time, it's just going to be one genre of music, and, it's just that's what the kids going to grow up and listen to. I want my kids coming up listening to something about, people walking around blowing people's heads off, because that's not how I grew up. I grew up in rough situations, but I also maintained and grew from them.
So what did you learn from your first project?
Honestly,
let me rephrase that. What was the biggest challenge with your first project?
Biggest challenge, man, was probably connections with friends, you know what I mean? Like, I had a lot of people that said that they would believe in me, and a lot of people that said they had my back during the whole project of me even doing this, and a lot of them fell off. A lot of people fell off, man, and it was like, honestly, I produced my whole first mixtape. Only thing I didn't do was the beats. So it's like, I remember just being in the garage, me and my girl, man, I'm running up over there to the keyboard, hitting R, then running right back in the booth and hopping on it, you know what I mean? Because it's like, all these friends, oh yeah, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I know X, Y, and Z, and it's like, and nobody helped me out in the long run, so it's kind of, you know what I mean? That's the thing that I learned, like, you can't depend on nobody but yourself, man, like, to get your shit done, because nobody ain't gonna do it better than you gonna do it.
So where do you see yourself in a year?
In a year, man, I see myself definitely doing more shows, and just growing as an artist, changing my style, hopefully just being on a bigger platform to speak to more people so they can hear the message of real hip-hop, you know what I mean? Because that's what I like to represent, is real hip-hop, not, turn up hip-hop. It's cool, I like it, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. It's like I said, it's a time and place for everything, but I like real hip-hop, you know what I mean?
Right. You was blessed with 5 artists right now to pick and choose from to work with for your next project. Who would it be?
Okay, I would have to say definitely Dizzy Wright, Nas. I always said, man, if I ever had to make it, it'd be Mary J on one of them tracks for sure, because Mary J is deep. Fucking Ghostface and Method Man.
Okay.
For sure. that's alive though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, for sure, if Tupac was around, that's King
That's
himself.
no brainer.
Yeah, that's no brainer. You know, Kendrick too, man. Honestly, you know. But yeah, those is probably like the top for me, man. It's more, but you know. It's,
I'm shocked no Common or Most Def, you know,
yeah.
within the top three. Because I look at you and I see Most Def. You know
Most
what I'm
Def is
saying?
cool. You know, like I said, I like a lot of artists, man. It's like it's even hard for me to put them in the top 5.
No, I know.
It's real
Trust
hard.
me.
When people say top 5, I'm like, man, I got like a top 25. I got a top
And they
25.
all like #1 equally, like
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying.
Everybody's #1 in their own category. You know what I mean? Like Big L too. You know what I mean? Big L, like he slept on. A lot of people don't even know who Big L is. And it's like I was just listening to the Heist this morning, like storytelling. That's Slick Rick type
man,
deal.
that's
You know what I mean?
That's how I am. But
It's crazy you said Method Man, because I'm from the East Coast, and cats out here, they don't talk about Method Man.
Or Redman.
Or, Redman,
Neither
Big
one
L.
of them.
And it's crazy because Redman, his first album, that was heavily inspired by the West Coast.
Yeah,
With the
real.
samples and the skits and everything.
Yeah.
Like Method Man, I grew up on Method Man and
me
Redman.
too. Muddy Waters, I grew up on all that, man.
I remember Method Man and Redman had a show in West Hollywood last year. They were like, man, because the East Coast, like everyone's chill on the West, like in the West, like yeah, they get to it, but like on the East Coast, everyone's much more aggressive, especially New Yorkers. And like Method Man and Redman, they're like, man, we ain't from the West Coast, we don't have this good weed, but we'll still beat your fucking ass. Everyone was just looking at him.
Shit.
I'm like, oh man, that's cool. Method Man.
Love artists like that, man.
And Big L, man.
Big L, yeah.
Big L. I keep my favorite CDs in the car, and Big L is in there. Same with Method. Yeah, so Method Man 1 and Nas 2. Man, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's that, man.
So, I guess the last thing I want to ask you is that, so I asked you who you work with, where do you see yourself in a year, and what do you want to be in 5 years?
5 years, man, I definitely want to be on the stage with like one of the greats, man. Just somebody that's known for changing the world. Because I also, you know, I read somewhere, you know, people that are crazy enough to think that they can change the world actually do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's kind of how I see myself, and it's like I grew up in a Christian home, and I grew up just learning the right things. I've been through situations. I sold drugs. I've been in jail. I've did all the wrong things. It's like, well, damn, maybe I should just do the right. And every time I do the right, it seems like it works out for me. So it's like, definitely in 5 years, man, I can see myself just speaking to people all over the world, just saying, you know, basically, if you just believe in your dream and do positive things will happen. You know what I mean? So honestly, that's where I see myself, man. Just even if it's not even through music, you know what I mean? Like just speaking to people, you know what I mean, all over the world, and just spreading positivity, man. That's where I see myself. But you know, I don't see it on a little platform. It's something huge. You know what I mean? I always said that. Just growing up, even as a kid. So it's like I see myself just preaching to a large platform of people, just positivity. You know, believe in yourself. Don't depend on nobody else but yourself and God. You know, you have your people, your supporters, of course, but you know, you just have to trust. You have to trust in God and yourself, man. You can do anything. You can achieve anything.
For real.